How's it going out there? This is Feed Your Mind. In today's video, we're going to discuss some deeper information about what happened when Jesus died for 3 days. So in my previous video, we discussed limited information about it because that's all that was available at the time. But thanks to one of my subscribers, he put me onto an apocryphal book called the Book of Bartholomew. And so the Gospel of Bartholomew. So I'll leave a link in the comment section in the description box so you can check it out. But in the gospel, you see some people are like, well, the apocryphal books aren't part of the Bible, and so we're gonna have to get into that at a later time. But really, the Roman Catholics were the ones who put together our modern Bible, and we're gonna discuss how there was extra books, but some of the books didn't make the final cut. Okay, so we're going to get into a deeper discussion about these apocryphal books in another video, so stay tuned for that. But with this Book of Bartholomew, you can take it for what it is. So the information is very descriptive about what was happening in Sheol, and that's the thing is, like, how did Bartholomew get this information? It's like it goes into so much specifics, and so the information was definitely inspired. If it is an inspired writing, then that means he was really revealed some serious information, because in the Book of Bartholomew, it describes how Jesus was down there and he had ran into some of the big names of the Bible. Like it was like what, Abraham, I don't know if they said Adam. It was like a lot of big names down there, because before Jesus, what he did, when he was executed for our sins. Before that, I guess Sheol was a place where all the souls were just collected. Um, I don't know, like, because after it, the book goes on to describe how after what Jesus did after his death, he wasn't supposed to be down there because he was a perfect man. So death was actually reserved for sinners. So when Jesus was down there, it changed everything, and he was talking about like he had a new place set up now. He's able to really fulfill some good stuff for the people that had died, and everybody before Jesus' death was down there, and he was telling them, it sounded like he was telling them that everything's good now. And then Jesus went on to say how like he got a place called paradise or something set up now for everybody, and well, for the good people, because also down in Sheol was a place reserved for specific sinners like sorcerers, adulterers, fornicators, all types of specific sins, and that's in the modern Bible too. So it describes how there's an area where each of those types of people were put aside from the others. There were like two chambers down there, and I think one chamber some people call like an Abrahamic chamber or something, and then the other chamber, and that's where mostly good people would go. And then for the specific sinners, there's another chamber for like a list of specific sinners, and those people are in another chamber, and it sounds like they got a future waiting for them in the lake of fire or something, but we'll get into that at another time. So basically, when Jesus was down there, it sounded like he was active, and he was just conversating with not only saints and what you would call saints and biblical prophets, basically, and dead people. I mean, the souls. They're saying basically, it sounds like the soul leaves the body and goes there. So he was, being able to tell everybody, you're good now. He just fulfilled something serious, and but Jesus was also talking to like, it sounded like Satan, basically, and other beings down there. Like, so there must be another area then where for the fallen ones, and where demons come and go from and stuff like that. So and when he was conversating with Satan, it was a serious discussion, and he was talking about he was made of fire, and one of the first angels made, and then when man came, he didn't want to like he wasn't very happy about that. So it goes into detail about like while he was down there, he was just like, having a chat with a lot of beings and souls down there. So like I said, link will be in the comment section in the description box if you want to check it out. Like I said, look, I don't know the history of the Book of Bartholomew or how he got this information, or like how he even wrote something like this. But I've actually read like most apocryphal books anyways, because they're so incredible. I mean, the detail they go into with the missing pieces, Jesus' younger years, it goes into detail about, there's detail about what I think even, I never read this one, but I think even Judas wrote a book or something. They said, there's other books like the Book of Enoch, and there's so many books. I think even Mary got one. Like, so look, about these apocryphal books, let's not have that discussion right now. We're going to get into a deeper discussion about apocryphal books in another video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, look, use your own discretion when you read it. All right.